Well, Anthony, down here for team photographs, bit of a training session, ready to go for the weekend.
Yeah, tough one tonight with the game that we had on Tuesday, and then obviously travelling down tomorrow. So slightly lighter session, as you said. We've done the team photo and the headshots and all that type of stuff. Train tonight, lighter session, and then on our way tomorrow for what's a massive game for us on Saturday.
This a light session as the lads run past, so I'll wait for them to get past a little bit here. But yeah, the lads are just obviously in bubbly spirits. You know, it was despite the lads obviously in bubbly spirits, despite not getting the full 3 points the other night. It was lots of positives to take, wasn't it?
Yeah, in any aspect of life, football, you've got to try and take positives from absolutely everything that you do. And although we drew 0-0, and although they were down to 10 men, and they're a very resilient team, they've obviously drawn 3 now on the bounce as well. And everybody's well aware what belief teams are about, what they do, how they play. But from our point of view, just taking a result out of it for the moment, the performance levels were fantastic. You know, we've talked about it for the last 2 weeks now. Yes, disappointed, not got the points on the board and what we deserved. But what we've done is the result is part of the process, and I've said that to you in the past. If we perform well, naturally, more often than not, we're going to win games. And the one credit I can give the lads is in the last 2 weeks, the 3 games that we've had, performance levels have been absolutely superb. And you're hoping, you know, I know it's a bit cliche, you're hoping that eventually you bang the door down enough, there'll be a busload that come eventually. So all we can do is do the right things, whether that be training, whether that be game Saturday. But again, we're coming up against another tough game on Saturday, 5 points from their first 3. And we've known Paul now a few years, the manager there, and every year gets tipped to finish bottom, and every year finishes absolutely nowhere near. They're a tough side, very organised, with some real quality in the team. So we know we're going to have to match what they do first and foremost, and then hope that once we've done that type of stuff, that the quality comes through.
As you say, they've got a real stability at Leamington with Paul in charge for a number of years, and obviously. and obviously had a great start, which, you know, confidence and momentum in football is a big thing.
Well, they've been at this level for a few years, I think probably 5 years now, and there was at this level a few years before that as well, when they bounced straight back. But as I said, they're a team that they're a proper National League North team. You know, they're not a yo-yo team. They're not a team that don't belong at this level. They get decent crowds now, with massive plans ahead to move to a new stadium in the next year or two, I think it is. But no, you know, we're under no illusions. If Leamington are amongst the top 5 or 6, 7 this season, it won't be a surprise to us. And the way they've started, especially at home against first game of the season against Farsley, where they absolutely dominated, and then they've shown the other side when they've gone to Kiddie, had very little possession but defended unbelievably, but then gone to Buxton Tuesday night, should have won. You have to look to see that their keeper and the man of the match for Buxton the other night. So yeah, fantastic manager, really good side. Tough game last year, if you remember, when they turned up late. So we know exactly what we're going to be up against. Strong, physical, organised team, but with some real quality throughout the team.
And we saw plenty of the building blocks you need for away performances in that game at Hereford on the opening day, didn't we? It's just about building on that and making sure we keep to them standards. Yeah,
home and away, it's always different. And if someone knew the reasons why they'd be an absolute multi-millionaire, but it's a different game away from home. Work with the pitch, the dimensions, the atmosphere from the supporters. But we were superb at Hereford. Very similar in the terms of the travel that we've got to go down the day before tomorrow. But I think the other side of that is in the first 2 weeks of the season we've very much been in each other's pockets. You know, when we trained Thursday, gone down Friday, played Saturday, then been back in Tuesday, Thursday. We've been over the last sort of 2 weeks we've been right in each other's pockets, and that's brilliant for the new boys. It's brilliant for the old boys getting to know the new lads and getting to know each other personally, because when we took the job back at Christmas, we didn't have a single overnighter in the league. Right, okay. You know, we went to Dagenham in the FA Trophy, but so this type of stuff allows you to build that camaraderie. It allows you to get to know one another more personally. Them overnight stays, new roommates, that type of thing, and the trip home as well, sometimes depending on the result, can help build that as well. So but on the pitch stuff, it's always different, it's always difficult, but we'll be what we are, going to Leamington. We'll try to win the game. We'll set up to try to win the game. We tried to set up to win the game in the last 3, but that hasn't happened yet. But we're just going to keep doing the right things, believe in what we're doing.
And just finally, team news wise, Mark Anderson obviously forced off in midweek. Is there any news, any update on him?
Yeah, he pulled his quad when he shot, if you remember. He put one wide and he did his quad then, so it looks like I'm not going to say a serious injury, but it's going to be at least a few weeks, couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks.
It's a shame for him, isn't it?
It is, because the lad's flying, and even in the game on Tuesday night, he was absolutely dominating the game. He's been a breath of fresh air over the last few weeks. Played a bit of a deeper role in central midfield, but great vision. and a really good footballer. But we've got strong depth in that position with Danny Greenfield coming in the other night, Rama dropping into that position, Jamie Chandler not in the team, Joe Wheatley. We rotated the other night, as well as obviously Sparky being injured in there. So we're very strong in that area of the pitch, and it's an area that we believe we've got enough cover for.